Hello, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming back at you with another live stream playing the game NBA 2K25 with the Indiana Pacers, my NBA games. If you're new, don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Also comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace. Let's aim for 50 likes and subs. It will help my channel grow.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Graham.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
And now Indiana's starting group.
Got it.
Nimhard and Matherin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Down low. Suggs with it. The shake. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, that's just the physicality from Suggs. Fighting off defenders in close.
Siakam outside. Over Van Carroll. And that one off the back of the
Got
rim
it.
and in.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And Suggs, here we go. And he makes it on the layup.
Off the bounce, Suggs showing his athleticism.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now, he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role. That was a good look for the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And he dumps it down.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
Wagner with a steal. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 6.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the
Damn.
commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Siakam against Van Carroll. Wagner with a screen. Shoots it from the high post. And again, it's Orlando converting. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Nimhard left side. To stop the run. Always a nice way to start.
Got
Makes
it.
his first one.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Caldwell Pope.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I
Got
consider
it.
calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
The three from Suggs. Gets the three to fall.
Hey.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And here's Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by
Nice.
Wagner.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
What a fantastic second year
Got
from
it.
Halliburton Carroll Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second All-Star over the last decade. Powell was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27,
Steal.
9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. He's
Got
now
it.
1 for 2 with that bucket.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
And the Pacers making a change here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. Jackson, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Orlando leading. Pass to Batase. Anthony against Jackson. Another shot. Connects. The jumper drops.
Yeah, Anthony displaying his versatility as a shooter in the mid-range.
There's Neesmith with the three. Rebound by the Magic. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Black, no good. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Neesmith. Over Wagner. The Pacers again can't hit. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Black. Batase with a screen. Fires the three. Drains the triple. Black's got 5 points. 7 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Siakam. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
On the court for the Pacers, Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then there's Walker. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. Now here's Neesmith. Yet to see a basket. And here's Toppin from the arc. It's rebounded by Batase. Anthony feeling it out a bit. And Batase gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's Toppin from the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide open man.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. From the corner. Neesmith's shot is off. Magic leading by 6. For 3, Anthony. They get it back. Isaac. Excellent D there from Toppin. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And it falls all over the rim and in. Halliburton's got 5 now. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series. So they're looking to correct that.
Now here's Neesmith. Connects from downtown. Neesmith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Anthony against Halliburton. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's gotten his second bucket of the game. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Toppin's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Black. And he banks in the layup. And now a 10-point Orlando lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. EA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wagner's checked in for Isaac. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Neesmith. Siakam comes in for Walker. Matherin's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket on the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Releases. Siakam, no good. Magic leading by 5. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Batate. Arms length from the hoop, he knocks it down.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Neesmith, he's checked in for Toppin. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one falls for Turner.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Substitution here for Indiana. Bryan, he's checked in for Turner. Johnson comes in for Siakam. Jackson, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Shepard in for Nembhard. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Suggs just staying active and goes to the line now.
Suggs hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside Matherin. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Magic. They've led by as much as 10.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Yeah, the corner is the sweet spot for Caldwell Pope. Easily over 40% for his career from there.
The 3. And Bryant pulls it down. Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Matherin. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And here's Wagner. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The 3, Matherin. That one no good. And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
All right, fellas. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And Carroll out there with Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And it's Wagner missing.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
The thing about this, BA, I mean, he played against men very early in Germany. Spent time in Euroball and at Michigan. Let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Nice shot by Turner.
Being productive. Turner is a constant offensive threat.
Magic leading by 8. Inside, here's Wagner, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Back to Matherin. 4-3. Rebounded by Suggs.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Wide open look. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 10. On the wing, Matherin. 3-pointer. The shot off that time.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Siakam gets the bucket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 9 points in the game. Shoots from the elbow. Misses off the right iron.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Oh, turning speed into airtime. What a jam by Matherin.
Here's Suggs. The Pacers making their last shot. On target from range. Suggs has got 14.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Black checked in for Orlando. And Indiana with some changes. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Magic, 4th.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Outside Walker. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bankero. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Bankero.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Bankero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Here's Walker. Indiana again missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Suggs with the bucket. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Orlando with the ball. The Pacers making their last shot. 4 on the clock. Wagner for 3. And Bryant pulls it down. Pacers trail by 11. Pass to Neesmith. Bryant outside. Now McConnell. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. McConnell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
What's up? How you doing?
Orlando making
Wait, hold on. Let's see.
some changes. Bataze's checked in for Wagner. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Suggs. We've got 1:08 left in the third. The teardrop and his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Shepard, that's
Got
good.
it.
54 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Black. He's got 11. Wagner on the wing. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Wagner's got 5.
Trapped in the feed, Franz Wagner locked in on that shot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. .36 seconds left in the third. Here's Black. From outside, off the mark. Pacers trail by 12. Outside Neesmith. Wagner with a steal. To the wing, right side. To the paint. Kicks it out to Isaac. On the wing, Anthony. Wagner outside. Launches a three. That shot off. Back to Neesmith. He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Orlando now holding a 12-point lead. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team.
Hey, it's all about who's more efficient.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for the Pacers, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. On the floor for Indiana, we've got Walker. Halliburton is out there with TJ McConnell. And it's Aaron Neesmith. And it's Toppin in at the 5. Black, no good. Pacers trail by 12. There's Neesmith with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment. You see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to De Silva. Lets the 3 fly. Indiana with a rebound. McConnell with it. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Here's Black. He's marked by McConnell. Anthony outside. To the inside. And Bataze gets it to go.
Guys, I like that decision from Cole Anthony. You expect that from the son of an NBA player.
Halliburton left side. The 3 ball. De Silva with the rebound. Orlando leading by 9. Shoots over Neesmith. And that one's long. The Pacers have got their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by McConnell. Orlando making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Nimhart, he's checked in for McConnell. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Suggs has got 19 points.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Bataze. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Anthony. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Bryant, he's checked in for Toppin. Johnson comes in for Walker. Mather's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Jackson in for Tyrese Halliburton. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
All over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them, quote, if he'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Wagner on the wing, Caldwell Pope. Suggs surveys the D. Uncovered. And the jumper is good. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
Outside Matherin. There's the triple. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, and hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Jackson. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Caldwell pulled for three. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. Because of that, adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Wagner up top. Oh, and Bryant with the block. Left side Johnson. Off target with the three. Orlando leading by 13. Down low. Here's Wagner. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Magic.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Suggs.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Indiana making a switch here. Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Johnson. Shepard, he's checked in for Matherin. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Jackson.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pass to Suggs. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. And Carroll passes to Suggs. The rebound by Nembhard. The Pacers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. And here's Shepard for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Suggs. And the Magic lead by 16. Halliburton for three. Great D that time from Suggs. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
How you doing? Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't done so already.
Thanking you for
Thank
watching
you.
the NBA presented by
Like
2K
the stream.
Sports. And now
Now let's meet the starting lineup.
Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The guards are Pritchard and White. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's Brown in the 3 spot. Halliburton, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. And it's off from three-point range. Nembhard the pass to Turner. Indiana moving the ball over. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Here's Nembhard. Boston grabs the miss. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago.
And it's Brown missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range. He's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Siakam passes to Turner. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, Siakam. After this 3 from Derek White. Nembhard's shot is good.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Halliburton. Screened by Porzingis. Here's White. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. He said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. Let's see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now White, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. And the dunk by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Then for the Celtics, Hauser's check in, and it's Drew Holiday in for Pritchard.
This guy's so accurate from outside the arc. You wish Holiday was more aggressive from range.
Here's Neesmith. No good, unable to end this run. Boston is on 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Hauser, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. If he has to close out a little
strong on him.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Got it.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
Back to Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Toppin. Drills it from outside. Toppin's got 5 points so far.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range. He's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Brown wide open, he fires. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, and it's no good. 3 seconds left. The shot misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Celtics lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
What's up, guys? New to the live stream, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 347 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Torrey Craig. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's McConnell. Hopping on the board. Pulls up. Toppin can't get it to go.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
It took some time, DD, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Yeah, but the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how did he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? He now is in the perfect spot to play with pace. He's starting to be able to put it on the deck, and now he's got to improve his defense.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed a fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to run you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. Then for the Celtics, Porzingis is checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. Neesmith can't get it to go. Boston leading by 3. Out left to the wing. Hauser misses. Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pritchard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Pritchard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's White missing. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And when you think back to that Sabonis, Halliburton, Trey Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap with young stars and positional fits for each side.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guy. Sellers. Brown is checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Drew Holiday in for White. Here's Pritchard. 7 points in the game. No one covered. Hauser's got his second basket of the night.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Goes back up. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Jackson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Holiday surveying the floor. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mathurin for 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Pass to Pritchard. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Mathurin for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Holiday. And they get it. Traps in the tray. Holiday's got 11 points.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Shepard, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 11. Porzingis trying to get free. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Hauser. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if he can get an easy opportunity. Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Brown against Mathurin. Brown the pass to Hauser. Outside Holiday. Another miss by Holiday. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shot. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
All right, fellas. And that'll do it for halftime.
We're winning.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on
this
how
W.
close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done.
This game will be a first W in a long time.
Through that first half, absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from White. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard standing any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled. Well, an over 3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Go into the rack with energy in the knee, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up with some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at the Hornets, they're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
You know, right now for the Pacers, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Jackson misses. Celtics trail by 3. Brown fires. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brown's got his second basket. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Tremendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
White, good.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Jackson passes to Bryant. No good that time. Nice D from Porzingis. And so White will bring it up with the Celtics. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Here's Porzingis. He nails it. And we're tied up. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
A nice shot by Smith.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Back to Brown. And finish off by Brown.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Drew Holiday checked in for Boston. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Number 1, the Pacers. The Celtics second.
You love when you get these two teams together. Just an absolute shootout because both of them can put up a ton of points.
Boston trailing. Outside, White. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Wasted no time on that.
Beat these guys? Let us know in the comment section down below.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot,
If we can beat these guys, let us know in the live stream.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50%. Now,
and we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
From outside the arc, it's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
It's up a 3. Nembhard grabs the board. Nembhard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mathurin attacking. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Shooting 5 for 8.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
And White kicks to Horford. Outside, Porzingis shoots over Turner. Porzingis can't hit. It's Nembhard on the wing. White covering. Mathurin for 3. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Boston on. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Boston, they've got Porzingis, and it's Hauser in at the 3. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Pacers trail by 3. Back to Toppin to tie it up. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. The Celtics shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pritchard passes to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 3. Neesmith finds Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. A shot by McConnell, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Counted, good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner is checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Holiday, the pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. Pass to Holiday. The Trey. The rebound by Turner.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
And we got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. If you're the live stream, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan, 3587, on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Also hit the notification bell to know when I go live on YouTube. Also, don't forget, let's aim for 50 likes and subs. Really help my channel grow. Thank you. Let's see if we can get this win. Down by 2.
The Celtics making a switch here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jackson from long range. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown's shot is good.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big time bucket.
Got that one up quick. Toppin's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Pacers.
Toppin embraces the challenge unafraid in the big moment.
Back to White. A 3 from Porzingis. The Pacers pull it in. On the way, Jackson. White covering. And he hits it and gets hit
Got
on the
it.
play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
What a play there. The hoop hits the arm.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown.
Got it.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
McConnell in the corner. And the three ball is good.
Got it.
And now a 5-point Vincent lead.
And Matherin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
They need this. Gets rebounded by Indiana. Catherine's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jacks up a 3. The shot by McConnell, no good. The Celtics trail by 5. Pass to White. Now Porzingis. Inside. And the jump by Porzingis.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes. He wants everyone on the same page. Indiana with some changes. Pass to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The shot by Turner, no good. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball. And no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low. Oh, big time. Him and a fucking Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Up top, Brown. Neesmith covering. Nifty move. Oh, what a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Here's Nemo. A putback. It counts.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. We got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Tipped away. And he commits the intentional foul. He misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. And so it's Boston with it. Here's White. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the strike there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Laces one from 3.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Shoots the 3. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Good on the first, and that's put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Nope.
So
We win. We win. 2 points. Woohoo!
I mean, these are those games that are so great to win. And
Finally get that dub, man. Feels so good. Feels so good to get that W. shout out for the W. Shout out to the people in the chat. Shout out to Nomi Gaming. Shout out to Chops. Shout out to you. Shout out to what's Pride Fighter. Shout out to my people over at Undisputed. Shout out to you guys, and yeah, you guys are great. Yeah, shout out to you guys. You guys rock. Well, anyways, since I got the W in that stream, that's gonna bring the stream to an end. Anyways, if you're new to the live stream broadcasts or shorts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Also turn on the notification bell to know when I go live on YouTube. Also the same for 50 likes and subs. Thank you. It really helps the channel grow. Peace. Right there. That's cool.